When were you a pupil at the school?
Well, I came here in 1958, in the autumn of 1958, and I left in 1960, so I was only here for 2 years. And then I left and went away to a boarding school, because both my elder and my younger brother went to boarding school, and my parents thought it was best to keep us all together in the same school. So unfortunately, they took me out of Cowbridge.
So you weren't a boarder here then?
I was never a boarder, no. I lived just outside Pontyclean, and I went to the local primary school in Pontyclean, and I passed the 11 plus in those days. Very few of us passed. I was in a class of 42, and only 2 of us passed to come to Cowbridge, and 2 to Cowbridge Grammar School. And if you came to Cowbridge, you had a choice of schools. But if you passed, you could pass only for Cowbridge. So only 4 of us out of a class of 42 actually came to the grammar school.
Okay, how does it feel to be back here?
Well, it's very strange. I recognise the building from the outside, but inside it's completely changed. I live very locally, of course. I know the school from outside, and I've become very involved with the physic garden across the road, which was in the old kitchen garden of the school. When this building was up for sale, I came to see it and saw that the old kitchen garden was terribly overgrown, and mobilised some people within Cowbridge and so on to turn it into a new garden, and that's how the physic garden came about.
When you were here, what was your were you a sports person or?
Well, a bit of both, but I think I was quite academic actually, and the teaching was truly outstanding. There was a group of very young masters that had all come down from Oxford. People like Yolo on history and Peter Cobb on geography and so on, who were really passionate teachers, and they really left me with a love of history, geography, travel, really interesting things. I mean, Sid Harris was the Latin teacher, and it's the only time in my life I ever got 100% Latin was while I was here. But I mean, given me an enormous love of things like Latin and classics and so on ever since, you know.
Was there any particular famous or infamous ones?
Oh, I think there always are, aren't there? But they differ. Of course, teachers just like, one realises as one gets older how much they are. You're just like them actually, and of course they have their favourite pupils, and they also have those that they don't like very much. So, yes, there were some that were liked better than others, that's true.
Did you get into trouble at all?
I didn't here, no. I was a really goody two-shoes when I was at Cowbridge Grammar School. I loved the work. Of course, I was a day boy, so there wasn't that much opportunity to be naughty, really, because you only came on the bus in the morning and went home at 4:30 in the afternoon. Of course, when you're at boarding school, that's rather different, because you have 24 hours a day to be naughty at boarding school. So, but I loved the school here. And the teachers were really on a mission, I can't tell you. And the whole school was as if they were preparing you for something. It's very strange. Those 2 years were the most fantastic school years of my life here.